Crooked Two Studios, located in Northside Fort Worth. We're
Best
here
place to
to
be.
here with Slug DLO today. We're gonna talk a little bit of music, talk a little shop with y'all. Let's
Gaggers.
see. I really didn't prepare any questions. I
I
had
like
maybe
that
like
shit.
one or two. I had a couple topics I wanted to touch on, and one of them was I've noticed maybe an influx of baseball bars in
Gag.
your music, and with, for one, it took me forever to realize that Slug DLO, was actually a baseball reference.
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know, for the longest, the first thing that comes to mind is a fucking snail slug.
You know what I'm saying?
And so that's what I would always picture, and so I always, kind of associated your music with like that swampy vibe, that dirty,
Gang. We still represent the
dirty
swamps
South
too.
shit,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, the
But
fucking slug shit, bro. That all came with the baseball. Like you said, I'm deep in my roots with the sports and shit. A lot
Yeah.
of rappers would probably use like basketball bars and shit like that. But I flipped it around, and my number one sport was baseball, fam. And I was always fat and I was always slow, but I was very, very smart with how I played, bro. I was very
so are you still slow?
yeah, I'm still slow as fuck, but I'm calculated. You know what I'm saying?
calculate.
So I would steal the base, and I would steal the base, and I would never get thrown out because my eyes would be watching the pitcher so well, bro. As soon as he would lift his heel, I'm gone.
Yeah.
So they called me Slug, but I could never get thrown out. And then when I went up to the plate, they called me Slugger because I would always hit home runs.
Oh, so you were you were actually hitting the ball.
Like Rufus over the fences.
Yeah, fuck that. See, I remember being in some T-ball, and I remember swinging at that T-ball and either missing or hitting the stick.
Yeah, bro. I didn't play T-ball.
Nah, so you went straight into the majors, or technically the minors.
Major league bigness, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, fam? I did a coach pitch at the age of 5. I could have did T-ball, but my mom was a little late to the tryouts, and I was or to the signups, and I was too young.
Yeah.
So we had waited till the next year, and I did coach pitch. But
So did you play baseball in high school?
yeah, I played baseball my freshman year, and after that, I had a strep in my foot, and they pretty much had to keep freezing and refreezing my foot.
What the freezing it and
Yeah, so like it was probably 3 inches deep in my foot. They would dig it in with a fucking scalpel, freeze that bitch so the wart wouldn't grow over. It's like this strep wart thing.
Oh shit.
For 6.5 months, I kept having to do that process, bro, and I couldn't run on my foot. So the following year, I missed tryouts.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So you could have been a fucking Babe Ruth.
I don't know,
No?
but I can only, you know what I'm saying? I chose rap. It just ended up how it is. Everything happens for a reason. I believe in that. Back in high school, I used to feel real devastated about that shit, bro. Like, it used to bring me down a lot because the only thing that was on my mind was baseball. Like,
Yeah.
I knew I was going to do something with baseball, whether it was in the league, minors, coaching. It was going to be something with baseball. I knew that for sure. But after that shit happened, bro, I started getting real depressed and just doing dumb shit. And I
After you couldn't play baseball anymore?
met the wrong people, but at the same time, the right people. You know what I'm saying? To the
Yeah.
wrong guy, they'll say it's the wrong people, but those my brothers for life.
Yeah.
And in that circle, you met him. One of them was Jamal. He had found my fucking poetry journal because I always wrote poetry as a kid. My mom made me to. I was a real dark, depressed kid. But she would make me write poetry. He found my journal once, bro. And he was all like, "You rap?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't rap, bro. It's poetry. Give me that shit, bro." I'm trying to snatch it from me and shit,
Yeah.
bro. And he was like, "Man, nah, this is rap, bro. Like, if you can just switch it up a little bit, you can actually be a rapper." So he started teaching me the layouts, and
So did you not know what rap was?
I knew what rap was. I didn't like it. Not just rap. So I don't want people to
Name
like
name some artists that you would have heard, and I guess why you didn't like it. Like,
Kanye. I wasn't a Kanye fan when I was
Yeah.
younger. I didn't get the auto-tune wave. Like,
gotcha.
You know
So
what I'm
this
saying?
was like what, 2000?
I say 10 to 14.
10 and 14.
Yeah.
In high school.
From my whole, I say 6th grade to sophomore year, bro, I didn't understand music. Like, I didn't get the complex of it. Like, I didn't understand the story. You know what I'm saying? I knew what music was, obviously, but, like, it just didn't break down to me. I didn't care.
Yeah.
It was baseball. That was the only thing that was on my mind. You know what I'm saying? And I could write, but I didn't think of that as music also. But when he showed me that shit, bro, by my senior year, and it's so crazy, I'll never forget this shit. It was Mac Miller, New Faces. I'll never forget this song. We were all smoking in the car.
Yeah, Mac Miller.
Jeff played this song, bro. You know, like I said, I'm still ignorant to music and shit.
Let me see your lighter real quick.
I got you, fam. I'm still ignorant to music and shit.
Yeah.
And he plays that song, and I don't know what it was, but it seems like everything just hit me at once. Like the lyrics hit me, and I understood it, bro. Like
Everything just felt right.
yeah, bro. And then I had a flashback.
This is what rap is.
Yes, literally, bro.
I get it now. See,
I know what I'm missing. You know what I'm saying?
I had a very similar moment.
Oh, me, it's like everything just hits you.
Yeah, definitely.
Straight
That
up.
for me, that was Biggie Smalls' suicidal thoughts.
I fuck with that.
So up until then, I had really only heard like sex, money, drugs rap. You know, this fame and popular shit.
The
That was all that was on the
usual.
radio. Lil Wayne and
Yeah.
all this stuff. And so I didn't really get the punchline stuff. Like it just didn't resonate with me. And I grew up listening to like a bunch of rock, fucking emo, emotional music, you know, like so it's all fucking submerged in feelings. This money, drugs, stuff.
It's a completely different
Yeah, it
vibe.
didn't click. And so hearing that Biggie Smalls suicidal thoughts, that's on a whole nother level. That has nothing to do with sex,
Yes,
money,
sir.
drugs. You know, it's like a man kind of like pouring his heart out, you know, type shit. Like, you know, like fuck all this type shit. And that resonated with me. So I was
sir.
like, yeah, I feel that, Biggie. I feel that. Oh, okay.
Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie.
Yes, sir. See, look, even though I wasn't a music fan, bro, my mom loves music, bro. I grew up around music. But she would always try to get me to understand why Tupac was better than Biggie. Like, she would play me the albums back to back.
Yeah.
And me, as like an 8, 9-year-old kid, bro, I'm like, nah, like, the shit Biggie be saying, bro, even as a kid, I knew that shit was just more real. Like, it was real life feelings in that shit.
Yeah.
But then again, like I said, I like poetry.
Yeah, Biggie. That's always gonna be a big thing that everyone always discusses in hip hop.
Facts.
You know, Biggie
Facts.
and Tupac. Who else is there that
You could like compare like that.
I mean, shit. If you go
Nas
down
and
to
Jay-Z.
they were Nas and Jay-Z. That's a big one. They were doing the versus battles, right? You know, where they were doing
Facts.
like what was the big one? The Gucci Mane versus
And Jeezy? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch those?
I watched a little bit of it, but like I said, I wasn't really into music at that time, so I don't know too much Gucci Mane. I know the Jeezy hits and I know the Gucci hits, but I didn't know their history behind it, so I didn't get to feel it how everybody else did.
And so like let's say like you as an artist seeing music be judged in that way, like making it competitive.
Yeah.
You know, how do you feel about music and competition and, you know, like for one with your peers and then outside of that, like
With like stretches too,
Yeah.
people you don't know. I love a good competition, bro. I grew up playing in sports. The thing is, competition with your peers. It's always good to compete with your peers, but in a positive way. A lot of people can get twisted up with the demeanor of competing with your.
that's when it turns into beef.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like when you're competing with someone you don't know, it gives you more room to grow because you don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck they're always doing.
Yeah.
So they're kind of always have the advantage on you in a way.
Or really, I guess like competing against people who are on the same level or better than you.
I love
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
If I
'Cause
could,
if it's
bro-
too easy.
Facts. If I could, I would compete with someone that was always better than me, bro. Because like I say, people say I'm crazy for the shit. I'm going to replace J. Cole one day. I don't give a fuck if I'm 55
See, and that's
years
what I was
old.
about to ask. Is
Yeah, bro.
name some rappers that you feel like you aspire to be told like, oh nah, like Slug DLO's better than so and so.
See, when I say I want to replace J. Cole, I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm the new J. Cole, because I'm nothing like J. Cole. That's not even my image.
Yeah.
For who I am as a person and what I represent and what I rap about, that's what I want to be known is like better than J. Cole. Like, this nigga is the truth, like 100%. And he can make a song about this cup. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
just like, damn, that type of shit. But
Yeah, he'll make you feel the cup.
exactly, bro. That's the type of shit I
feel
want to
like
be on. If I could fucking say anything, it would be Cole, Wayne with metaphor wise and how you just flow. Earl Sweatshirt with just being creative and not trying to be in the loop of what.
Yeah, not conforming to the
Yeah,
sounds.
you know what I'm
He's
saying?
always stuck to his fucking
Exactly,
whatever he
and
wants
it's
to
true
do.
too. Like no one else can sound like that. No one else can
Yeah.
really try to mimic that shit.
Yeah.
And who's another person? Honestly, like Thug with creativity. Not
Thug?
with Young Thug. Not with
Okay,
like
Young Thug.
with all the
There's a couple thugs out there.
yeah, you know, the number one Thug, the one that make
Yeah.
everybody want to wear dresses and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Young
Not
Thug.
with all the like the sauce and all that shit, bro. More with like how he's always willing to try something new
Yeah.
and not be afraid of it.
Okay.
I fuck with that aspect.
So you brought up the dresses. How do you feel about hip hop and fashion? You know.
Bro, y'all diss me for my fashion forever. I'm not a trendy nigga.
Yeah, you're probably the last motherfucker I should be
bro,
asking.
I'm deep from the swamps, bro. If I can, I'll be like Adam Sandler every goddamn day, baby.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Just a t-shirt and some pants. Fuck it.
Yeah.
The fashion's gotten crazy though, bro, because even outside of the rap game on some regular shit, you got motherfuckers out here trying to put that shit on in a weird way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's to each his own. To each his own.
Yeah.
Slug DLO represent for everybody, but I'm put on what I put on.
Where do you draw the line? Like that's the most risque thing I would wear type shit.
Anything that we would say is gay in 2005 is where I draw the line.
2005.
Anything that you would
yeah.
say is gay in 2005 is where I draw the
Yeah.
line.
See, back then, fucking wearing a fanny pack was gay.
Yeah, I probably won't put a fanny pack on.
See, I'll be wearing a fanny pack nowadays because that shit's useful.
No, the one you made for me, bro, or
Yeah.
the leather alligator one, that one's tough, bro. But like,
yeah, it just kind of look like a
yeah.
purse.
Some of them,
To me,
some of them
like,
are a little
I ain't
too
rocking
thin.
it if it looks like a purse. Like,
Facts.
if it looks like better when you're skipping, you know, like
Yeah. Well, it kind of a little off the wall type
it
shit.
gives you a little limp too.
But also in 2005, bro, they said skinny jeans were gay. So I say 2010.
See, and that's the
Bring it
thing.
up, so.
Say fucking, I was in middle school wearing these tight jeans, skinny jeans, and motherfuckers were clowning me and, you know, like, you're fucking gay and all this shit, you know.
Really, you just had the
and like
formula.
questioning like, why do you wear those and da da da. And our thing was always like we were skaters and shit, so it's like, oh, they're more comfortable. They don't get in the way and shit. You know, da, da, da. That was our excuse for wearing them. I feel like it was just a big excuse to wear them, just to fucking like do something different, and that's your reason, you know.
Kind of stand out. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
and so, you know, fast forward to fucking now. I mean, shit's gotten crazy now. Mm-hmm. You know, like
it's doing the what's it called, the 20-year times reverse thing where every like 20 so years shit comes back from the past.
yeah, that's the thing too.
Like everybody's starting to wear the open pants again, the baggy styles coming back. Watch it in 5 years, it's gonna be 3XL shirts.
Yeah. How do you feel about projects with concepts? Do you have concepts in your, let's say, okay, let's talk about soul food.
Uh-huh.
You know, what's the concept behind soul food?
Soul Food's concept was to bring a whole bunch of different styles, a whole bunch of different flavor on one plate that was all in link. And what I mean by that is a lot of people feel like, appreciate you. A lot of people feel like they have to have a whole bunch of different shit to make something pop, or have a whole bunch of different features to make something pop, or whatever it is. My thing with Soul Food was I wanted to be a single artist on this tape that could mix up different sounds to make it all seem like it was like
Yeah.
together as one. You know what I'm saying? That's why I
Yeah.
didn't do no features. It was just
Yeah, it's
how
all
many.
solo.
Yeah, what could I play with? What was
Yeah.
all the ingredients I could fuck with to make? What
Yeah.
was the plate at the end of the day?
See, that's tight. And is that, cause say when we did Broken Matches, there wasn't a concept per se. There was a sound.
There was my concept for Broken Matches was rough. Like I wanted people to know, like, all
Raw.
right, yeah, like I'm the new Raw era that's coming in. Like I don't
that's
know
the
exactly.
general vibe I got from it.
Yeah.
It was, it was raw. It was like going to real hip hop in 2022 when we dropped it.
Yeah,
You know?
2022.
Yeah.
Beautiful 2022.
Yeah, and so
And I still
that's
reference
dope.
Broken Matches in a lot of the songs. I probably said
Yeah.
it twice on Soul Food. Like I'm deep in my roots, bro. Like that tape will forever live with me. It's one of my I think it's one of the best tapes that I've
Nah,
ever.
yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and so like that's around the time maybe when I fucking realized that, oh, Babe Ruth, oh, baseball, Slug.
Yeah.
And then you got that chain, right? The
Yeah,
pendant
left
with
it at
the
home. Oh
yeah.
god, the double cross bets. Cause bro, people kept thinking Slug was representing for something else. Like you said, it was like,
Yeah.
oh, swamp vibes, and then you had the hood niggas thinking, oh, this nigga over here sitting shots, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm really talking about baseball. And 60% of, and if you listen, 60% of my raps are about baseball. I just make it sound like it's not.
See, and that's dope though, cause it's fun. There's not a lot of it's like your niche, like this is your to the character, the Slug DLO character, like
exactly.
like say Action Bronson raps about food.
Yeah,
Be dropping
yeah.
hella, and he was the chef, the big fat guy, like, and that shit was dope,
That nigga go hard.
Granted, I wouldn't eat half of the shit he talks about, but
Greased up like a motherfucker, bro. I'll try some of it.
yeah, greased up like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm
right
saying?
there. But so it's just fun to see artists, I guess, try to develop a character.
Yeah.
And
shit's
instead of like just being, oh, I'm a rapper and I get money and I got bitches and whatever, just flexing type shit.
That shit's not easy, bro. It's especially
getting money or bitches.
shit, both. To be honest, bro, if y'all niggas struggling on getting bitches, the reason is because you have no money. And I'm just keeping 100%
Most
with you.
of the time,
If you focus on yourself, go get you some paper, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really focus on yourself. Everything else is going to attract to that shit. I ain't worried about that shit because I got 3 kids, bro. My harpoon shoot in the ocean and that hoe don't drag out.
That shit works.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I gotta be careful around these hoes. On God, I love my baby, bro.
Yeah.
I love my baby. She'll go fetch y'all bitches for me.
Mm-hmm.
On another note, but to answer your question, bro, a lot of my songs do not have, I wouldn't say a meaning, but they're not put together. I'm really big on freedom. Like if I can't do something, and I know I shouldn't be doing this, and if you're watching this, don't, as a young artist, don't do this. Put a concept behind everything that you're doing. It's very important. I'm just weird, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of my shit is just, what can I do right now? You know what I'm saying? I gotta feel it in the moment.
Yeah.
But on another note, I do plan out everything that I try to make that's gonna be like a collective of something, like a tape or whatever. I try to have a meaning behind that. My heart is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for sure.
Yeah, see, and as a engineer working in the studio and recording rap for years, I've noticed a lot more of a trend of like that in the moment vibes. Like, that's what all these artists are trying to do, is like, I want to get in the studio and in the moment. It's very rare now that, I mean, it happens, but people aren't writing songs as much, or like just,
yeah, bro, it's crazy,
like
right?
outside of the studio, like listening to a instrumental and writing a whole song. And so a lot of people were just like, I don't know if it's like something to do with the water we're drinking, or
It has to be this era, bro. I think everybody is too.
It's that ADHD. I think.
Yeah,
It's
they're like they need it now. You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
people, I guess, aren't taught to focus.
That
You
too.
know, like
And they're in a rush, bro. I feel like a lot of people are in a rush. That's why they freestyle instead of rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A
And-
lot of these rappers will get in the booth and freestyle, think it's the hottest shit and it's cool or whatever.
Yeah.
But imagine if you would have wrote that shit.
yeah, and see, because what I tell artists a lot of times, like, yeah, you can come in here and freestyle a couple songs, but it's like just use that as a sketch for your song, you know, like as a rough draft. Like, okay, now you know how the flow should feel, how, you know, how you laid out the song.
Exactly.
And so if you can come back, because a lot of times in the freestyle, some of those bars are not hot shit, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
these are replaceable bars. You want your bars to be irreplaceable. You know, like, nah, that one needs to be there, you know, that one needs to be there. Everything should. Because if you think about it too, I mean, this shit is immortalized. Like, it's going to last forever, you
bro,
know?
yes.
So these are things, you know, you should put some thought into.
Yes,
You know,
bro.
and like, yes, it does happen whenever artists can lay down a hot freestyle, and that's the track. You know, that does happen, but recognizing, oh, this could be better, and taking the time to fix it because you care about what you're putting out.
Facts.
Like, that's, I think, what will separate and like put you at the next level.
Facts,
You know, because
facts.
you're meditating. I mean, you're spending money on this stuff. You know, if you're just gonna be freestyling, it's really easy to record nowadays. So get yourself a little rig and fucking record at the crib.
And just do it yourself.
You know,
yeah,
you ain't got to
if
deal
the
with some
time.
bitchy ass engineer.
Man, I love fucking with engineers, bro. Like out of everybody in the city,
Yeah.
you my favorite. But I like fucking with different engineers because everybody brings a different vibe and shit. And
Yeah.
a different element. I feel like everywhere you go, you're gonna bring something new. Cause you're
Yeah,
in something
yeah,
new.
definitely, because you're getting another chef essentially.
Yeah,
you know, they're gonna
exactly,
make it
bro.
a
It's
little bit different.
flavor. You
It's-
might not like it, but it's
Yeah,
it's
you
a
know, it's
different
like
flavor,
going
bro.
to your tia's house and fuck, you hate spending the night because her fucking potatoes aren't ever fried right.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that
Then
shit.
you go to
know?
grandma's tortillas, all that shit's cooked hot, good, buttered up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts, bro.
Yeah,
Facts.
nah. So that's another thing I tell artists too is being able to communicate with your engineer. You know, you want to be able to talk to them without feeling like they can't do something. Like, you got to develop that trust.
Yeah.
And so once you have that trust and you're able to talk to them and trust that they can bring your vision to life, then
Yeah, and you gotta listen to input too.
yeah.
You gotta listen to input. I've been in the studio with a lot of. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh,
I've
you're
been in
good.
the studio with a lot of different people, bro, and a lot of artists are assholes, bro. I'm not gonna lie, cause what's in their head is all they see.
Yeah.
And they don't see any other
Not
vision.
open to, yeah. to-
Exactly, bro. So another ear is always good because your ear is not who you're trying to sell to. You know what I'm saying? So if your engineer is telling you maybe you should try something like this, listen to it.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah, bro. I've been in some sessions where like, nah, fuck that, bro. Nah, you don't know. Nah. I'm like,
Yeah, I
what's
mean,
the
you're
point?
paying the man for a reason, you know, like,
Facts.
trust them to. And I mean, if you trust them a couple times and it doesn't work out, then you might, you know, you're losing trust.
Exactly.
You know,
bro.
so, but at that point, find you another engineer that you can communicate with and have that chemistry and talk to, you know, be able to bounce ideas back. You know, they're not
Facts.
fucking in there just nodding their head like
Giving you some bullshit.
forcefully.
Yeah, bro. Just,
You know, just sitting there in the chair, nodding their head. You know, that motherfucker doesn't like your music.
Hey, and I've been through that stage, bro, with the first person I recorded music with in 2015, bro. It was my first time recording the song, and he just wanted money, but I was trying to get input. I was like, man, what do you
Yeah.
think? He's like, oh, yeah, that hoe straight. That hoe good. He's like, yeah, I fuck with that hoe. I was like, man, should I do anything different? Nah. Showed everybody, that shit trash, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, put that shit up.
Yeah,
Hell
definitely.
no.
They're just agreeing with you the whole time. They want
Facts,
that
bro.
money, that quick paycheck. But see, that even works against them because, and a lot of is what happens is engineers end up bitter through dealing with so many egos. They lose their passion for it. They start to feel entitled, like they've been doing it for too long, so they should get some kind of, respect or be treated some kind of way, just like artists,
I could understand that though.
And so they lose that passion and shit, and they end up in the studio just blank face recording and not even enjoying themselves anymore. Like when they first started, like I'm sure it was, they were fucking excited to be in the studio, to be getting paid to record. Like, you kidding me? Fucking beats working outside in the fucking sun. So, yeah, I think.
At the same time, bro, I feel like it can be harder for y'all too, cause especially for someone like you that's actually starting his own label, also, bro. Cause you putting out for all these artists, but at the same time, it's like we gotta deliver. You know what I'm saying? So for other engineers, bro, I feel like they fall out of love because they're waiting for these artists to take the next step, but they don't take that next step. So it's like, well, what the fuck am I doing it for at this point? You know what I'm saying? And then same for the artist standpoint. When you don't see anything out of what you love, you like, well, fuck it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so that's why I tell them, like, you gotta remember why you started doing it. You gotta remember being that child that was just fucking either reciting lyrics, freestyling at the party, fucking
facts.
outside making beats, like just in your headphones and being like, nah, fuck everybody, don't talk to me. Like, I want to listen to the music.
Just for the pure joy.
You remember and you're able to put yourself in those shoes again, and you start to feel it again. You start to like hold resentment against the music, in a sense.
True.
You're like, you start to hate it. It's like that toxic girlfriend that you can't get rid of. It's like, damn, I want to hit that shit, but you're a bitch.
Yeah, okay, like, fuck.
Like,
I love you, but I hate you.
It's like the baby mama,
Facts.
the fucking toxic baby mama.
It's always that goddamn drama. Like, you started it, and you can't go nowhere with it, but it's here.
Yeah, and so you gotta remember where the love come from. You gotta see that good side and concentrate on that. And
bro. The finishing line, bro.
Yeah, because it can be really easy to get bitter.
Yeah.
Dealing with so many people and being an artist is just a constant beatdown. It's not a very rewarding hobby.
Facts. When you're not getting paid much or not even at all.
Until you're like fucking to a certain I guess you got a certain reach and stuff. Like, numbers stay low forever until there's like a little breakthrough and shit. And you're grateful for those numbers and stuff, but it's not the same as the numbers you see of the artists that you fuck with, type shit. And so that's what most artists aspire to be, is like picture themselves playing to a bunch, of people, like a crowd,
50,000
venue full, sold out shows. And so that's not, not everybody gets to do that.
Yeah, bro.
Not everybody has that luck, and luck is a word I don't really even want to use, but because it takes a lot of dedication and hard work. It's not really luck. Like, people think they're going to sit around and wait for this shit to happen, and nah, like, you got to go out and get it. You got to create the opportunities. Facts. They don't just fucking pop out of nowhere.
Facts.
It doesn't come out of smoke and just fucking... You don't wake up one day and, your song is fucking blown up and shit. And, bro, I mean, granted, that happens.
That's where luck comes in to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's one out of that million.
You're gonna get struck by lightning twice before that
Facts,
shit.
Bro.
It can happen, but if you're sitting around waiting for it, like, good fucking luck.
And also, let's put it like this, bro. All the people that it did happen to, granted, there's some that are,
Yeah.
still good. A lot of those people that did get that lucky break straight off the back, they're not popping it 2-3 years after. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, they're only in the game for a couple of years, bro. They never had the work behind it. They never had the songs. There was no backup.
Yeah.
There was that one hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would rather be like me personally. I'd rather be like Flatbush Zombies, Puya, fucking Earl Sweatshirt, where you can just make songs for the rest of your life, make money off of this hoe. Your family's good, your people's good.
Underground legend.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta fucking sell out AT&T Stadium and be
Yeah.
everywhere. You making money, good money. Your products out there, your
Yeah.
merchandise is out there, your face is out there. You have opportunities to take the money you've got and go start another business or whatever it is. That's the type of shit I'd rather do, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fame can only take
live
you so far.
comfortably and
Facts.
take care of your seeds and your fucking, your family.
Straight the fuck up, bro. Fame only gonna take you so far.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was just a little bit about.
Another thing that I'm trying to work on is stage appearance. I'm trying to figure out.
The stage presence.
Yeah, bro. How we could get
How to
better
behave
at
on
that.
stage. What do I
Man,
do?
the last show they told
What do I
me
do with my
not to
hands?
turn up too much.
Who told you that?
Fucking P, he was like, "Hey, I know you like to bounce around and all that shit, but we gonna have some TVs upstage." He was like, "Please don't break them." He's like, "I know you get real rowdy." He's like, "Just watch your surroundings." I
Didn't
was
let
like,
you do your thing.
"Man."
Where was this?
At fucking Haltom
In Haltom?
in the side room. Shout out Haltom, we love y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That sucks.
But I like to turn the fuck
Yeah.
up. Oh God, bro.
Which show was it?
I don't even know the name of that. It was the last show about a month and a half ago.
Who was there though? Who was playing?
It's a whole bunch of niggas.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to discredit
one of
them.
those stacked shows.
Yeah, bro, it was a whole bunch of people.
Okay, so how do you feel about that? Like how there are, I guess, these shows with a big lineup. What's the most amount of artists that should be on a show? What do you think?
It all depends where the venue's at. Depends where the
venue,
venue's at. It depends who the promoters
cap.
are.
Audience cap?
Yeah, bro, and it depends. It depends where the venue's at, who the promoters are, and who the artists are that are already playing it, and who the headliner is. You know what I'm saying? If we're talking about a local show, let's get a good poppin' local artist, and let's bring eight underground artists that are solid. Yeah, because if you start a show around 6 o'clock, bro, that gives 15 to 20 minutes plus a 5 to 10 minute window span, which is about 2.5 to 3 hours, and then your headliner. And then if you have everybody that's really participating out of those underground artists, you're gonna have a decent show.
Yeah.
Kind of like which was the one in that factory? You know, the one Nino.
The factory, the fucking.
It wasn't Tulips.
Oh yeah, Tulips.
Okay, yeah, Tulips, bro. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. That was a perfect show. In my opinion.
There was maybe like 150, 200 people in.
And how many artists perform?
Shit, let's see who.
Not counting the headliner.
Yeah, is the Fostefco gang, fucking Treehouse, Deep End, Playa Fade, Paris. So it was maybe 5. I want to say 5.
Yeah, plus Nino. That's 6.
Before Nino, it was 6.
So, like I said, 8. That's perfect, bro.
I'd be forgetting someone.
And I feel like there might have been one other rapper.
Nah, I think that was it.
But still, that's
Yeah,
you
6.
see what I'm saying? A lot of these places be
Yeah.
having 20 fucking people
Well,
performing.
and what happens is they fucking book a bunch of artists that either A, have not performed before,
Yep.
so they have no type of stage presence. So you said you're trying to work on. They fucking their music is not mixed right and shit, so it be sounding like ass on the speakers,
Also true.
and they just fucking. I don't think those short sets really do anything for anyone either. Like they're too short to like
Get the
get
full
into them
experience.
and like
Yeah.
get to even like unless they got that banging song that really fucking hits you.
Facts.
Like it's kind of too short to like decide like, oh, do I like this guy? Like him enough to look him up.
Facts.
That's a whole different thing than like, oh yeah, that was dope, but let me look him up and take some time and fucking get on my phone, and
and really get to
do
know
all
him
this
and see
shit.
if I actually fuck
Yeah,
with the artist or
motherfuckers
not.
are too lazy to hit a link and it's right in front of them.
That's why
So,
motherfuckers don't listen to full bodies of work anymore.
yeah.
Bro. Oh god, that's why we have the plan with just drops.
Attention span.
Sing, it's
Yeah.
trash, bro.
Yeah.
It's generations trash. They don't appreciate body of work, bro. They don't appreciate work itself.
So why do you think you should drop singles?
Shit, to put it in their motherfucking face.
Yeah.
Like it's the smartest move as an underground artist. It's the smartest move because you don't have. And look, I was dropping tapes at the tapes. Look, oh God, I learned. It's the smartest move because you have a lot of growth with each song that you're putting out there, and also you're showing them the body of work of what you can do. So if you can put out a single every other week or maybe a single a month with a video behind it, they're like, okay, you could put out a tape. You could do this shit. You know what I'm saying? You have the body of work there.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like it's better. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's true. That's what I tell a lot of people. I wanted to ask you though too, are you doing like a sequel to any of your projects?
I would do another Broken Matches.
Yeah.
But I would want it to be. It would have to be right.
So yeah, I was thinking about like that concept and I guess evolving it like in a sense of I don't know, just trying to do something around that theme, the broken matches, like a similar name, but it was kind of like emphasize the same
concept,
vibe,
but like, yeah, I got you. Because the image is something that's gonna be forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The rough edge, that cornerstone will always exist.
Yeah.
So it's something we could always tap in. I don't know about soul food though. That's something I'll think about maybe 2, 3, 4 years.
So
in the future.
maybe not sequels, but what's your plan for in music?
So for the rest of this year, we getting busy with videos, bro. I've been trying to.
Just trying to shoot some movies.
Yeah, bro. Death Receipts was just the start. Like I got a notebook
so
at the house.
Since we haven't even discussed it, talk a little bit about your idea for this video that you wanted to shoot with the chef.
All right, how we gonna do this, bitch? Is me and Fo are gonna pretty much shoot the whole motherfucking videos to all the motherfucking songs on Soul Food. But the opening is we're looking for a secret formula that cooks the tape. So the beginning of goddamn I'm high as fuck of Hood Filet, we're gonna have it like all the food is trash or whatever, and we're digging for the secret formula. So we're in the backwoods somewhere. We find like a backpack and it has a bottle that says Soul Food. So then when we start cooking back at the crib,
A bottle of what?
just some seasoning, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
or maybe
some
like some
seasoning.
hot sauce, some secret sauce. I might even show you how I cook my secret barbecue
You gonna
sauce and
show
put
us
that
the
in the
secret
bottle.
sauce?
Yeah, you gotta keep it low key, you know what I'm saying, like Mr. Krabs.
You
Gotta keep it low key. I got a secret sauce.
Is this like a family secret sauce?
This is being high at 3 a.m.
Oh,
and
this
fucking
is
in the
so
kitchen.
who knows what's in it?
My auntie say it tastes like Cajun, but I ain't
Cajun?
jerk chicken. She said that's what it tastes like, but I ain't never had jerk chicken, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what that is.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
beef jerky chicken, like
I
jerk.
don't know.
He said, yeah.
She said it's some
No.
Jamaican shit.
Jamie, look that up. I don't have
She'll
it.
get back.
I don't have a Jamie.
She'll get back with this game.
Yeah.
One day.
But
we're gonna find the ingredient, get back to the video. I'm just keeping it short for y'all. And then the food starts getting good, and then we serve it out, and it leads to us going to a train, which goes into Soul Train, which is the next song. And then me, Trop, Jose, and Darius, these are the people I want in that video, are gonna hop out of a train And then bro, and it's just gonna
Okay,
be like a movie throughout the whole
so we're
tape.
gonna go shoot at the train station.
We're gonna shoot at a lot of places for Soul Train, but that one's gonna be the most expensive video. So
Well,
we're gonna wait till
because
income
we're
tax.
shooting to what?
You're gonna shoot. I want you to shoot Hood Filet, Soul Train, Sad Man's Parade, Walk the World with a Demon, and Major League Business. You already got death receipts. And then just for fun, I want to do something special for that, but I want the video to be coming around the summertime. So
Death Receipts wasn't on Soul Foods, though, was it?
Yeah, it was a bonus
It was?
track.
Oh, okay.
Death Receipts was gonna be on
Yeah, I
on
saw
the,
Just for Fun on there.
Yeah, they were both gonna be
That
on
sounds
there,
hard.
but I was like, fuck it, I need to drop something before the tape.
Yeah.
So we dropped that shit, and
Okay.
yeah, it was more like to hype the tape up.
Okay, so a lot of people may have seen that Death Receipts video
My favorite.
with the black and white, the bag over the head, what was going on.
The whole concept of that video, bro, is lit. Y'all might not believe me, but I had a dream.
You had a dream.
I had
It's
a
not the
dream like
first
Martin
time
Luther
one of
King,
our brothers
gang.
has a dream.
I had a dream like Martin Luther King, gang. And I was in a bag. I had a bag over my head. My song was playing in the background in an alleyway. And I was coming around riding on the bicycle, and I shot myself. Yeah. But as I was laying there dying, I told myself, you can never give up.
Yeah.
Like, don't you ever think that you gonna give up on this shit. Like, you gonna have death receipts if you give up. You gonna regret everything if you give up on this shit. If you die without getting to see a little bit of glory from this shit, I don't give a fuck if it's $100 that you made. You gonna have regrets from this shit, bro. And I woke up with fucking sweats, fo. I swear to fucking God, bro. I woke up with sweats. I woke my girl up. I was like, I just had the weirdest fucking dream, bro. And I was like, I gotta shoot that shit.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Yeah, a lot of times I tell people people that have like heavy dreams, like you should write those down and like turn them into movies.
My girl has really hit me.
There's a lot of like some crazy stuff that happens in dreams. And I mean, that would make for a great fucking storyline and shit.
It sucks because I hardly remember my dreams, too.
Yeah.
Bro. I hardly remember them hoes. That's why when I woke up, I was like, I had to tell somebody immediately, bro.
Well, how do you come up with the ideas for the videos? Is it through dreams, I guess?
That one was through a dream, but a lot of I'm actually new to this shit, but I've been watching and studying shit. Some of the videos that you've been sending us to, I've been actually looking into those hoes and looking at how you can make household objects an effect in your video to make it more cool. Like I seen something the other day where you take this guitar, you lay it down on the ground, and then you run in front of that hoe, and you have the camera going up like that, so it looks like you're running up the guitar, shit like that.
Yeah, okay.
So that's where I get
to through the perspective.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just try to find ideas of whatever I'm watching. It could be some anime, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to put y'all on a spoiler. This is one of the videos that we're going to eventually get to. But my son, he... Shouts out, AJ. My son, he watches this Lala Goo shit. It's some fucking weird-ass YouTuber.
There's a lot of those.
But the intro in the video, it's all gray and black. And as the kids run, color comes behind them. So I was thinking, what if we did a video that's all gray and black? We get some water guns, run around the city. Everything that we squirt up brings color to the video. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Shit like that. So I just find ideas from just laying around in the house watching TV or video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I can see that already.
Yeah, we gonna get to some shit.
That'd be fun.
No one better take my idea. Smack the shit out you.
I'm gonna have to find some Indian on Fiverr to fucking.
Shit gonna be hard.
Yeah.
I was thinking we start that hoe in like an alleyway or either an alleyway or a parking garage.
Yeah. Now, have you ever thought of shooting a video and then writing a song to it, or written a song to a movie or something?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I wanna like one of the ideas that we were talking about, rapping my song backwards or whatever. I've thought about that shit, bro, but I gotta have the bread first, for sure. And we get into that. It's most definitely something I would do.
Yeah, a lot of ideas are like high production.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like fucking take a big budget to want to try to make that happen and shit.
Facts.
But that's the cool thing now about fucking AI and shit like that.
Yeah, it does
There's
help a
kind
lot.
of ways now to, fucking do that shit, without having to spend the $1 million on fucking crashing a car
Facts.
and like
Facts.
lighting a building on fire. You know.
We actually had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a fucking real building on fire.
Yeah.
Careful in the murder. Go fucking
Stream that shit. Oh,
Find it
God.
on Peacock. What's that other fucking Tubi?
Yeah, UTB.
find it
Yeah. Yeah, all plats, nigga. Go run that shit. Only real motherfucking rap video with a burning building in that hoe. We could put that on
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Shit. And on that note, it's good to fucking see you, my brother.
Yes, sir. I appreciate this, guy.
Yeah. Fucking. What was I gonna say?